Stop trying to beat the market. The harder you work for your money, the less of it you actually keep. Most of you are exhausted. You're trading your sleep for hot tips and your sanity for red and green candles. That's not investing. That's a second job that pays you in stress. The game is rigged against the frantic. My name is Adin, and I spend way too much time thinking about how the system tricks the middle class. If you want to build wealth while you sleep, hit subscribe. I'm giving you the cheat code. Imagine Hustle Harry. He trades crypto at 3 a.m. and buys every rumor he hears at the gym. Then there's Lazy Larry. Larry checks his portfolio twice a year. He spends his time at the beach. Larry is richer. Why? Because Harry is fighting the math of friction. The bank takes a cut of every move. Inflation is a thief, but fees are a hitman. A 1% fee can steal 30% of your wealth over time. Your brain is your enemy. We buy high because of FOMO and sell low because of fear. It's biology. Your bank account is a bucket with a hole in the bottom called inflation. The longer it sits, the less it's worth. The safe path is the riskiest. By not investing, you are guaranteeing a loss of purchasing power. We are wired to gather, not to grow. To be a millionaire, you have to act against your instincts. Stop being a gatherer and start being an owner. Owners trade money for other people's time. I want you to imagine your money as an army. If they stay in the barracks, they eat your food and do nothing. But if you send them out to the field, they capture more territory. They bring back more soldiers. This is equity, owning a piece of the work other people are doing. It's the ultimate leverage. Most people trade time for money. That's a one-to-one trade. You will eventually run out of time. Owners trade money for infinite time. That's the secret. Rule number 1, kill your willpower. Discipline is a lie. If you have to choose to save every month, eventually you won't. You see a new TV or a trip to Vegas, and suddenly that investment money disappears. You must automate. You need a wealth pipe. The money must be snatched before it ever touches your checking account. If you don't see it, you don't miss it. Trick your brain into living on less while building more. Most people pay the landlord first. The lazy millionaire pays themselves first. It's a freedom tax. Go to your payroll settings today, not tomorrow. Set up a direct deposit to your brokerage. Rule number 2, embrace the boring. If your investing is exciting, you're doing it wrong. Stop looking for the hidden gem. You don't need the needle, just buy the whole haystack. Total market index funds. You own a piece of every major company on the planet. Simple. When Apple makes a profit, you win. When Amazon delivers, you win. You are a silent partner. You own the entire S&P 500. You are the house, and the house always wins. Rule number 3, master doing nothing. The world will scream at you to do something. Don't listen. The market will crash, guaranteed. When it does, the news will say the world is ending. They are lying. A crash is just a clearance sale, but you can only buy if you have the sovereignty to stay calm. This is the game of time. Compound interest is back-heavy. Year 1 to 10 feels like nothing, but the last 5 years, that's where you go from 500K to $1 million without adding a cent. If you mess with the plant while it's growing, you kill the roots. Leave it alone. Wealth is discipline over ego. The market isn't a puzzle to solve, it's a horse to ride. Sovereignty isn't a Ferrari, it's the power to say no to a boss you hate. It's realizing your money worked harder yesterday than you did. That is the true win. Audit your life. Where are you being frantic when you should be lazy? The system wants you active. It wants you trading and paying fees. Step off the treadmill. Build your pipe. Buy the world. Go live your life. That is the lazy millionaire way. Let's talk about the wall. Before you invest a penny, you need an emergency fund. This is your shield. If your car breaks down and you don't have cash, you'll be forced to sell your stocks. That's a disaster. Selling during a dip is the only way to actually lose money. The wall keeps you from making that mistake. Keep 3 to 6 months of living expenses in a boring savings account. It's not for profit, it's for peace. Now let's address the tax man. He is the silent partner you didn't ask for. The lazy millionaire uses a Roth IRA. You pay tax on the seeds today, so you don't pay on the harvest later. Imagine having $1 million at age 60 and the government can't touch a single cent of it. If you aren't using tax-advantaged accounts, you are leaving millions on the table, literally. Next, stop the investment porn. The 24-hour news cycle is designed to make you trade. They need volatility to get ratings. You need stability to get rich. Turn off the TV. Let's look at expense ratios. This is the fee the fund charges you. Most pro funds charge 1%. The lazy way? Index funds with fees of 0.03%. That is practically free wealth building. Don't pay a guy in a suit to underperform the market with your money. You are smarter than that. Now, what do you actually buy? VTI, VOO, VT. These are the ticker symbols of freedom. VTI gives you every company in the US, Apple, Amazon, and the small tech firm in a garage. You don't have to guess who wins. You own the winner, whoever it ends up being. This is diversification. It means never having to say you're sorry to your bank account. Let's talk about the rule of 72. Divide 72 by your interest rate. That's how fast you double. At 10%, your money doubles every 7.2 years. Do nothing and your money multiplies. Wait 14 years, it doubles again. Now you have 4 times your original amount, still doing nothing. This is why the rich get richer. They have critical mass. Their money makes more than their job. The goal is to get to that point as fast as possible so you can retire your work self. I see people buying designer clothes while their bank account is on life support. This is the status trap. You're spending money you don't have to impress people you don't like with things you don't need. The lazy millionaire doesn't care about looking rich. They care about being free. Wealth is what you don't see. It's the realized power of the money you didn't spend on nonsense. Let's talk about rebalancing. Once a year, make sure your buckets are the right size. If stocks did great, sell a little and buy bonds. If stocks crashed, buy more. It's a clearance sale. Rebalancing forces you to buy low and sell high. It's the only time you should touch the machine. The rest of the time, go outside, play with your kids, learn to paint, forget the login. If you check your account every day, you're going to mess it up. Your ego will tell you to help. Investing is the only job where the less you work, the more you get paid. Let that sink in. If you're under 30, you have the greatest asset in the world, time. Use it or lose it. A dollar invested at 20 is worth 10 times more than a dollar invested at 40. Start today. Don't wait until you have enough money. You start so you can have enough money. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time? Right now. Hit that subscribe button if you're ready to stop trading your life for a paycheck. We're in the home stretch. I'm going to show you exactly how to automate the whole thing. Step 1, the automatic transfer. Go to your bank app and set up a recurring transfer to your brokerage. Set it for the day after you get paid. If you never see the money, you never have the chance to spend it. This is frictionless wealth. You are building an empire on autopilot while you're eating cereal. Step 2, auto invest. Most brokerages now allow you to automatically buy your index funds. This means you aren't just sending cash, you're buying the world every single month without clicking a button. You have now removed human error from the equation. You are officially a lazy genius. Now, some will ask, what about crypto? What about AI startups? Listen closely. If you want to gamble, do it with 5% of your money. That's your play money. It's for fun, not for freedom. The other 95% stays in the boring pipe. That is the money that buys your retirement. Consistency beats intensity every time. A trickle that never stops will fill a lake. Intensity is for people who want to look rich. Consistency is for people who want to be rich. As your account grows, you'll be tempted to optimize. This is a trap. Don't touch the dial. The more you mess with it, the more you pay in taxes and fees. High activity equals low returns. Your job is to stay the course, to be the rock that the waves of the market crash against. Let's talk about the end game. When do you stop? When 4% of your total stash covers your annual bills, you are officially sovereign. At that point, working becomes a hobby. You can quit. You can stay. You are finally the boss. This isn't about greed. It's about time reclamation. It's about getting your life back. The system wants you to work until you're 67. I want you to be done at 45, or 40, or now. But you have to stop caring what your neighbors think. Their BMW is a cage. Your boring VTI is a key. Generational wealth starts with a single person who decides to be the one who stays disciplined. Be the one for your family. Break the cycle of paycheck to paycheck forever. If you enjoyed this, share it with someone who is still hustling themselves into a grave. My name is Adin. I'm not a guru. I'm just a guy who realized the system is a game. And once you know the rules, it's a lot more fun to play, especially when you're winning. Go build your pipe, go automate your future, and then go be lazy.
Seriously, log off this video and set up the transfer right now. Don't wait for later. Because later is where dreams go to die. Now is where millionaires are made. Hit the like button, subscribe, and tell the algorithm you want more of the hard truth. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay sovereign.